Have you ever wanted to quit crocheting or the channel? Hey guys, I'm T, maker of a ton of crochet patterns and tutorials. Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be answering your burning questions in this Q&A, so let's get started. And we'll be stringing some pearls to get started on our next project. Question number 1, how did you first learn to crochet? Well, not to give away my age, but many moons ago, my sister actually introduced me to crochet. She learned it from one of her friends, and that actually blew my mind because at that point I was still pretty young and I thought that pretty much anything made out of yarn was knit. But I didn't actually start crocheting then, that's the funny part. I actually tried to knit first because, like, who needs two crocheters in one house, right? One's gonna crochet, one's gonna knit, best of both worlds. So I actually grabbed some chopsticks and immediately tried to make a chunky sweater because it makes sense. I'm sure you guys can imagine that it didn't really work out. So after that, I didn't touch yarn again until probably 2014 or 2015. That's when the Coachella crochet craze was happening. And I wanted to hop on the bandwagon as well, so I grabbed one of my sister's hooks, took myself over to YouTube University, and then never looked back since. Do you have a background in clothing, sewing, or pattern making? No background at all. I vaguely knew how to hem just from watching my mom and grandma do it growing up. Definitely like no pattern making or garment construction or anything like that. The designing actually comes from Chief. Chief is boyfriend and the other half to the team that we have. And I use team in quotes because it has only ever been myself and Chief ever since the beginning of the channel. He is like a man's man. He is a football loving, go Birds. He has me watching sports now. Like, man. He has such a unique and really keen eye when it comes to design and appreciating different eras, different genres of things. And he has like a really beautiful way of putting it all together. Him being the designer actually works out perfectly for me. Because I'm sure, like a lot of you guys, you just want to make the pretty stuff and just continue to make the pretty stuff. He gives me the design and it's up to me to figure it out. And that is the best part for me because I'm such a nerd for just figuring out construction and new ways to build things and just kind of making his ideas come to life. So in my opinion, we are just a match made in heaven, which perfectly leads us into our next question. When did you start designing your own projects and making tutorials? I know that we started the channel back in 2017, but Chief didn't really start taking over the designs until maybe like 2018. So then. And quick side note, I guess right now would be a great time to start showing you guys the new thumbnails that we're going to put up for all 667 I think we're at. We're mainly doing that so that we can number everything so that everything is easier to find because we are trying to fight the good fight against Crochet AI. Where do you get inspiration for your new designs? Inspiration from designs comes from pretty much anything. It can be architecture, it can be a color palette, it can be like different eras, anime, like pretty much anything can be inspiration for us. How do you decide which stitch works best for a particular project? That actually just depends on the project. Like if you want it gappy, if you want it like dense, fitted, because elasticity is its own thing. So kind of getting the understanding of the garment down first really helps decide what stitch we can work with. Do you usually start with the stitch or the design first? I would say 9 times out of 10 it is design first. Sometimes it can like come all together at the same time, or sometimes it is the stitch first. But I do think that it is typically design first and then we kind of fill in the stitches later. After making 600 plus projects, do you ever run out of ideas? That answer is a big no. We have stacks of, actually, let me show you guys. We have stacks of papers with like 10 to 12 designs on it front and back. Our lovely stack of papers. This has moved with us. It keeps growing because we keep adding new things. But yeah, just hundreds of designs that we really want to get to. We just kind of have to find the time for it. What crochet project are you most proud of? And that is a fun question because it's not like a specific project. I think I always like projects where I get to figure out something new and it works out the way that I want it to. So like when we started adding gussets to thing to make sure we got like a nice little fit, or adding zippers, adding buttons, or just like something as simple as like getting like the right decrease or increase that we want to get like the perfect slant. Any of those projects always A plus in my book. Which project surprised you by becoming most popular? The first project that comes to mind is our V-neck top that we uploaded a while ago. So if some of you guys remember, shout out to y'all. That project kept us up a few nights in a row, and it actually just took off way faster than we ever expected. I was in shock and really excited, but also humbled, especially because at that point, we were really trying to make this crochet thing like a thing. And I'm naturally a little bit more pessimistic. So seeing that blow up proved to me that like we can do this. Like we can make this happen. So that one. Is there a project you think deserves more attention? I want to say all of them, but I won't. I'll pick one. I'll probably say our most recent duster cardigan. It's super easy, beginner friendly. It has pockets. Who doesn't love pockets? And I love it because we kind of mastered the short row neckline. It's super simple, but I was really excited for it because we figured out something new. So probably that one for me. Have you ever wanted to quit crocheting or the channel? I've never once wanted to quit crocheting, but a couple years ago, crocheting got a little difficult for me. I was jealous of other crocheters' success. It had nothing to do with the actual crochet artist. It was basically just me comparing myself, and I just thought that I wasn't good enough. I didn't like that part of myself. It took a little time, but I realized that their success has absolutely nothing to do with my own self-worth. And I think that I've really grown out of that headspace. And that's like one of the things that I'm most grateful for when it comes to crochet, outside of just like learning patience and being able to be creative. It's taught me a good amount about myself. Because being able to put out something that we love and being able to share it with y'all, it truly fills my heart. I owe a lot to crochet, and I'm very grateful for it. On a funner note, if someone could only learn 5 crochet stitches, what should they learn? Foundation chain, slip, single, half double, and double crochet. If you learn those stitches, you can unlock a decent amount of textured stitches. What's the biggest mistake beginners make? I think just concentrating too much on the right way and the wrong way to crochet. As long as it works, it works. Kind of like for us, I learned on YouTube I decrease a slightly different way than other people have learned. But I mean, if the goal is to turn 2 stitches into one, the decrease is still the decrease. I think just keeping that in mind is good for beginners. What's one crochet skill that looks difficult but is actually pretty easy? I will always say that cables are not easy, but they're a lot easier than you think. As long as you know how to treble crochet and double treble crochet, it's just making sure that you're placing your hook into the right loops. How long does it take to actually create and film a tutorial? Depends on the project. So the project could be something as small as like a headband or a bralette. With filming, I would guesstimate 10 hours. Editing would probably be another 10 hours. But really that just like depends on the project. How do you decide which project becomes tutorials? Oh, that's easy, all of them. What's the hardest part of running a crochet channel? Timing. Have you ever finished a tutorial and decided not to upload it? Yeah, it just depends on what we got going on for the week. Sometimes we may decide that a different project is a better fit. What is your favorite TV show? A TV show that I can watch pretty much all the time and not get bored of is either I Love Lucy or Fresh Prince, even though I have seen every episode probably like 300 times. What are you watching right now? Right now we are watching Big Brother and Married at First Sight. What do you like to do when you're not crocheting? I'm a very simple woman. I like to eat, sleep, play video games, and think about crochet. What kind of music do you listen to while working? Top 3 genres would be musicals, gospel, and anime soundtracks. What's something most viewers probably surprised to learn about you? I really like animals, like really like animals. Like as a child, I didn't want to be the princess riding the horse. I wanted to just like straight up be the horse. And I don't like grass. I don't know why, but I don't like the look of it. I don't like the smell of it. I don't like touching it. I don't necessarily like being around it. What is your hair care routine? Hair care routine is fairly simple, I think. Wash hair every other day. Use a bucket load, not a bucket load, but just a decent amount of the cheap conditioner that we have. And then when I get out of the shower, I use a scalp serum and a hair oil just to help tame my frizz. It is by this brand. I believe it is called Way, not sponsored. And we actually get questions sometimes whether if we're gonna like donate it or not. And maybe. I have once already, but I think right now we're just kind of enjoying how long it is. Why did you decide to stay anonymous? Just shy and privacy. There's really nothing much deeper to it than that. Will you ever do a face reveal? It really just depends, but it's on the table. Do people in your real life know about the channel? Yeah, like obviously Chief knows, and I think my parents know, and like they don't ask, so. Category 3, Suzette, probably 3, blue. Clothes. I am a morning person, both, but I'll say teeth. I am becoming more of a sweet girly. Fall, console, one giant project. Frog, bye bye black yarn. Finishing everything we have in the stack. Maybe some socks. I don't know if we want to do anything differently. I think just keep making, sharing good stuff with you guys. But, feel free to leave in the comments what you guys want to see. But yeah, I think that might be it. We are forever grateful that you guys are with us on this journey. So thank you, and we will see you on the next one. Bye. 2, 3, 4. Dear God, I hope everything's on. This looks inappropriate, but I'm looking for a pearl, I swear. Stop this. So maybe one will have balloon sleeves. There's a cat at the front door. Where were we? I don't even remember. Oh my goodness, the wrong way. There we go. You can do like the mosh. Mosh? I don't know if we want to... There's another cat in the front yard. Any of them, all of them. Any